Now, an interesting topic, both in life and in poker, is really the art of decision making. How do you make decisions? Let's just start with poker. Well, you have very little time and limited information to make correct and good decision. Somewhere in my management books long time ago, I think I read a story that the conclusion of it was that people who make a decision are typically better off than people who never make a decision. Whether that decision was right or wrong, it really doesn't matter, because over time, making decision is more important. So in a poker game, you cannot just enter every hand just because you want to participate in the game. You have to make a decision which game to enter, how to enter it, and how much you're willing to risk for that game. Same in life. You need to gather your information, you need to observe, you need to evaluate yourself and make a decision that is comfortable for you and you could live with it. Remember, if you're risk averse, make sure your decision does not affect you in the worst case scenario in a negative way. I always look at the worst possible outcome. And if I could live with that, I proceed. And if it's just not comfortable for me and I'm not happy with it and I'm going to regret it, I try to avoid the decision of entering that particular hand or a venture in life. But more than often, I prefer to enter a decision, enter a venture, enter a hand when I've done enough calculations and enough study and I could live with the risk. And the risk is what I need. So if it's end of the game and I have won money, if somebody calls me for an all-in game, I feel nervous. Same. I would not go all in the last hand because I could risk losing what I won. Same in life. If you have accumulated a reasonable amount of wealth and you're comfortable and you're in retirement age, I wouldn't enter a venture that potentially I could lose all of it. A portion of it might be at risk, but most of it should be saved and should be very carefully dealt with and managed. So the art of decision making in life and in poker, first evaluate your circumstances, evaluate your capabilities, evaluate your wish and what you want to end up, and timing, where you are in life, where you're in the game, and take a risk accordingly.